Well then, moving on towards second half, well, game 2 first half, we're going to be able to see Persica here with Perfumer from the side of Survivors 2. Overall, not too bad of a team comp. Well then, without all into conclusion, let's see here. First chase will be Guoko, who's already moving straight towards the double pallet areas here instantly. It is a puppeteer after all, and it is still early game, so from the side of the survivors, we can start decoding instantly here as well whenever we see the chance to do so. That's going to be Lil Lewis to utilize instantly as well, as we're going to be able to destroy the cages here just so we can get away. That's going to be 54 stacks of resentment used. And with that in mind, it's a very good early game as of now for Guoko, but even for Guoko himself here, what is a big issue? A big issue now is where are the other two going to go? We're going to be able to get a vault over here, but still no hit there just yet. But at least the little puppet comes out as well just to destroy the cages. It is fine. It is fine. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but we're going to get a hit there instantly as well, just so we can at least get somewhat of a presence there registered for us. We tried maybe to get a Terry Shock hit there too, but it just doesn't seem like it's possible. Ooh, that's hit over the pallet. Ooh, that's really bad. Because right now, with the next cage, I feel like this puppeteer cannot actually contain anymore. We've resentment ready. We've actually 2 cages ready on our hands to use. And that's no puppeteer hit there just yet, but he's going to go down here instantly. Do we have basement nearby is the question. We do have basement nearby, but the good news is that not puppeteer, there's a Gravekeeper on the outer circles, but we're not even carrying towards basement. It seems like for now, CXX wants to actually lock Cypher machines. And from the side of Puppeteer, it's not such a great early game as well, especially with the fact that you did get a hit right over the pallet too, because it should be a 90-second down, not a 60-70-second down. So with all things into conclusion, we should be able to get 2.5 Cypher machines done by the time we actually rescue that Puppeteer. But Puppeteer cannot use his items, so that does come off as quite a bit of an issue. We do have another cage ready here to use as well, just so we can get Puppeteer down instantly, and that will be the red Titan here popping open here as well. We want to go straight towards the corner here, so that's going to be neat reflex there used as well on the side of Puppeteer. I'm just surprised Puppeteer did not bring borrowed time. Well, we probably thought that Goku can kite after all 4 Cypher, well, 5 Cypher machines have been done, but Juan nearby. Juan already with the rocket. That's going to be an instant snipe there. Ooh, we're actually at the center for that one, and that's what Lewis used there instantly as well. Wow, that's so much time bought already. That's so much time bought already. We're going to deploy 2 cages down just so we can actually break the cages to get away, and with that, gosh darn, that is such a great rocket. But CXX does know where we are as well, but that's going to be instant drop down there. Goka smiling on the bottom left hand side of our screen as well. That's pretty funny to see as well, especially how accurate those rockets and how, you know, Juan is able to actually predict so much of him. But right around there, we need to go straight into between the straight to the chair, because it is still a Goatman that we're talking about after all. You don't really want to get blocked on the outer circle, so that's going to be Brilliant Fly with their use, as that's going to be hit there registered. But at least for Goku's point of view, we can now try contain. Ooh, with that side note, that cage didn't really do much there. We're trying to get a hit on towards the Weeping Clown. Weeping Clown still having 1 rocket here remain left to use, and that's going to be Lil Lewis there finally utilized on the side of our Puppeteer. Puppeteer here trying to get out too. We do still have 8 seconds of Lil Lewis left to use, but it's going to be a lot of ninja reflexes, a lot of runs, and a lot of mind games here. CXX can get a hit on towards Puppeteer. No, Puppeteer ran over straight towards the other side, but no, he didn't. He just stood still, and you got baited. That's not good at all, Goatman. Goatman right now a little bit confused on where he should be going right now, just like a goat as well, just running around all the places wherever he can go. But that's gonna be no hit there just yet. We're gonna be able to get a rocket out there just to get us on, allowing Goku to take that window and to get out of this area too. No need to reflex, which is a little bit unfortunate, but there's still 2 pallets there left to use on the side of. Ooh, Puppeteer's not even within your range. Ooh, that isn't good at all right now. We're gonna be able to get in between the pallets here. We didn't even need to drop the pallets down, so we did manage to get down over instantly, and that will be a Terror Shock down on the side of Goku. And with all that into our conclusion here, that's such a great rebound kite to the point that the last 2 Cypher, well, the last Cypher machine is 60%, but we also open an extra Cypher machine, which is also at 60%. So what happens here? What happens here is CXX Getting a 3-man elimination game here is kind of hard unless you want to go after Perfumer. But for Perfumer's side, no, Perfumer's life machine are 90-something%. Hui's gonna go down sooner or later, so we've 120 stacks of resentment right now. We are max resentment. This ghost is mad. Mad at that puppeteer early game, brilliant containment as well. But for now, it does seem like I feel like if we get a hit there, it isn't overall too bad, but that's going to be a normal hit down there on the side of Hui. Hui going straight in towards Birdcage here as well as Persica. Seems like we're going to go open a... No, not Persica. It's going to be Juan that goes open the cage. Okay, gate. Okay, that's fair. Hui's still trying to come... Well, Hui's still trying to play a lot of mind games. He's doing a really good job. We're going to go back in here, but it seems we're going to break the cages instead. We're going to teleport over straight towards... Who is it here? It is Juan who's playing the Weeping Clown, but... There's only so much you can do with a Perfume after all. If it was a wand, it definitely would have been more different. But Perfume there definitely couldn't have helped out much. Even a rugby ball or an elbow pad could have done something. But for now, Persica's going to stay near towards the middle as we do see the Gravekeeper getting the gate open. CXX does not have enough items to use. Does not have enough resentment to use for the cages to go to find his little lost lambs. However, we do see where Hui is. We do have Tinnitus from Persica though, so Persica will be found out here instantly as well. I do think zs.lIN saw that too. And with that, the cages didn't come out with that one. That's so unfortunate from the side of zs.lIN. 57 seconds remaining on the clock here. 57 seconds remaining on the clock. Juan did such great harassments too, so do we really want to throw this for a 3-man? I mean, even for Persica, it's pretty hard to get out right now. We just need to buy as much time as possible inside 2-story. She has perfumes, she has flywheel. That's really all what she needs right now, and she needs to get out of the cage too. Where's Dungeon, by the way? Dungeon's actually near the gate as well, near the statues. So at least for Persica, she can choose wherever she wants to go. However, the tension is still not over just yet, as 15-meter radius cage is going to be able to do quite a lot here, 120 stacks of resentment. And with that, it's an oofy doofy moment on the side of Percy. We're going to be able to get a drop down there instantly as well. CXX, where are we going to go for? We don't even find Persica. Hold on. Persica, can we try to get down here? The tension is now over. We did leave as well. And with that side, Persica is going to slowly make her way out. We'll try to take knee-jerk reflex out, but it seems like we're going to get prevented here by CXX. We do have perfume there to use, but we will use the perfume there a little bit too early. We're going to try... Oh, we didn't even try to break the cage. We didn't perfume back too. But that's Persica. There's flywheel we can use. There is flywheel we can use. There's flywheel we use straight towards the other side. That's going to be taking a normal hit there. We got stuck a little bit, but I don't think we actually make it to one dungeon. Can we make it to dungeon? Persica, that's going to be perfume, but we got hit. We couldn't really tap for the dungeon. Sadly, we were like 1 milliliter away, and there was no walls nearby. Let's congratulate 3-man elimination on the side of CXX. Moving on. Wow, Alekus is going up against a full counter team right now. We know that it's a gold man. We still chose the gold man anyways, but last game was a 3-man elimination for the CSX, so zs.lIN here only. Okie dokie, let's see here. Alekus. This is Goldman's S tier skin. Man in the darkness. We're going to be a little bit, well, not emo. We're going to be stacking up a lot of hatred right now as resentment's going straight up towards 60 stacks. However, Psycho here becoming the first chase isn't too bad from the side of Alex right now. We're going to be able to at least get that first hit there pretty fast too. As right around now, we probably do realize that this is a Weber's Law psychologist, so that means she does have flywheel too. But with all into conclusion right now, we're going to be able to go get straight towards the other side. That's no hit on towards Psycho, a little bit unfortunate, but at least we still managed to land the second hit there pretty darn fast. Right around now, we do not have resentment left on our hands to use, but at least the good news here is Psycho still does have stress left on her hands. So, I mean, as long as we can wait until stress is over, we do have enough resentment right around now. That's going to be the peepers that drop down instantly as well. And Alekas, where we're going to go instantly here. We're going to get a drop down there from the side of the Psycho. Psycho going down here instantly. Can we lock the windows here maybe? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, and that's definitely what we're going to do. That's a flywheel beautifully done there by Guaguan. We're going to be able to get straight towards the other side. But I feel like this cage is going to disappear just on time too. So that flywheel, sadly, was just not enough as Guagua right now. We got the cage broken. That's why Alex hit, because Forward was in between. We tried to get a drop down hit there too, but sadly just wasn't enough. Can Forward come in for one stun? Forward decided not to do so because we think that there is no cages left on the side of Alex to use. All what Forward has to do here is actually just to stay nearby. No more, no less that you have to do here, because when that cage comes out, all what Forward needs to take into consideration is just stand nearby and wait for the next cage to be ready. You don't have to do anything here. It's already a 100-second containment. Yes, you're the one not decoding, but it's going to be 2.5 Cypher Machine done by the time before even Psycho gets on towards the chair. So, we cannot forget what our main goal here is. Forward. You shouldn't use any balls here just yet. That's good. And from the side of Alex, he cannot go towards that chair anymore. So, we're going to go straight back towards Birdcage Gate, it seems. And with that, Forward did break the cage as well. We're not going to come in with a full ball stone rescue, but we still do have to come in regardless of what happens. Now, as long as the other two survivors just decode a completely new Cypher Machine and Forward can perform a no damage rescue, it will aim towards a 4-man endgame, right? But if we do get injured here, it might be a little bit harder to harass. PB Donk here, we're going to pull a ball in between the pallets. It's okay if we get one normal hit here, but Alex is stacking up as much resentment here as possible. We did use that cage there instantly, but Forward has to rescue now. Forward cannot wait because it's a 10-second cage. But that's going to be a stun, that's fine. I usually wouldn't have stunned there. I'll be honest with you, I usually wouldn't have stunned there. Still during tight turner time, no need to really stun there at all. But that's going to be hit down onto our cycle. That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Like, the reason why I thought it's probably best not to stun is because if you save a little bit more ball, look, you might be near the gate, great, but you still have some ball to use to play around in. Drop the peeper down there as well as we got the cage for Forward. Forward's pulling a really long ball out. Whoa! Alex! I mean, even with Forward there, there's nothing you can do. You can chair Forward first. Oh, never mind. You know what? You can chair Psycho if you want to as well. But, like, even with Forward trying to stun there, there's nothing you can actually do. Like, you push the goat man back, what else should happen? Honestly, what else would happen on that side? No. But with all that into our conclusion right now, we can probably just chair Forward here. Yeah, so Forward goes on chair here instantly, and we force the rescue from the side of Chill F as that's gonna be Psycho here instantly. But like, I mean, look, you used both of them way too early. Yeah, you used both of them way too early. We could try get an extra hit here. So just the more damage, the better. More damage, the better. But from the side of Forward, that's a really bad mistake there. Made Inks 2 as well. Hey, Forward, nice flywheel. But even from the side of Forward right now, we did pull over. Hey, wait, Alex, let's not get too confused on where we're going. We're a little bit confuzzled right now, but that's gonna be Forward, no Terror Shock. Okay, fair. That's fair, but no ball left on the side of Forward too. Oh, wait a second, we locked it just in case. I mean, that's fair too. And Alex, no items here left to use as Forward is very closely nearby as well. So that will be the drop down there, but it will be a guaranteed tie, at least from the side of zs.lIN. Will it? No, it won't. Forward does not have borrow time, excuse me, and he goes down here too. Well, but zs.lIN might try pop one here instantly as well. That's what they probably would go for. Yep, that's gonna be instant pop there as they only need a 1-man escape. Currently, who's on the other side of the map? Currently, it is a Professor opening the exit gate right now as C1 here is the Fire Investigator who is pretty far away. We did bring out Warp here instantly as well, so that's gonna be Warp over here immediately. We do see where the footprints is, and that's Fire Investigator, someone that's in big danger right now. For Alex here, look, tie game isn't such a bad idea, but it's a flywheel they're using instantly, but we're able to get straight towards the side because of Weber's Loft. Thankfully, that's no hit there just yet. We're gonna be able to buy so much time, but that drop down hit did not really help us out too much, and that's a vault over. There goes down C1, but the gate is not open, and Forward will be eliminated. Somehow, it seems like Professor decided not to go for the rescue. Well, he did, but he decided to run back anyways, and a 1-man escape. Alex, that's a great clutch.